Um, Thanks for joining the conversation. Bridge the gap. This is Tyquan, Mighty Zulu Kings, the International Vice Pres. I'm here with my man Dan from Stance Elements. Thank you, Dan, for joining me. So yeah, man, let's have this conversation, bro. And I always start out with why, what's the purpose. As you know, we hardly have conversation with each other. With many top heads in the game, and this is the way, man. Let's use technology to our advantage, and
That's great.
And to do an outreach, to the people that's online that don't have access just to come to the USA or get engaged with us, on a personal basis. You know what I'm saying? So this is a great way just to have that conversation, and within this conversation, we all can learn something, and I brought B-boys and stuff, but I want to bring everybody on here, like yourself, who's into video production of the aspect of the game, and then I'm planning to get Flag and Lean Rock for the DJs, and so Cross One. I'm soon gonna have Cross One and Shaolin Production as promoters come on. Just get all type of people within our ecosystem, and come on and I want to provide that platform to everybody to speak their mind on certain topics or their expertise, and within this, the new generation or even our current generation or the other can learn something, right?
Yeah.
Because we all know we got to be the student of the game always. So yeah, man, just start out. Let's introduce yourself for people that don't know. I'm sure people know what Stance Elements is and all that, but maybe they don't know the man behind Stance and who is Dan, where he came from, etc. Right?
I like I said, a lot of people are probably seeing the people behind the cameras for the first time.
Right.
We usually don't appear in front of the cameras because we feel, as people that cover the scene, we feel like everyone else's voice is a lot more important. We cover, so many people have so much to say. I'm just like, I'll let you guys talk. I'll let you guys say what you guys have to say. But no, I've been, I think I've known you for 15 years, more than 15 years.
Midwest, baby. What's poppin'?
We've known each other from Wisconsin days,
Yeah,
so,
man.
That's where I got my start. I got started in the scene in the 2001, 2002 times. I went to school at University of Wisconsin, so Wisconsin era. You got the Milwaukee scene, you got the Chicago scene, you got those are the people I grew up with, motion disorders.
Right.
And then my parents also live in Washington D.C., so I know there's a couple of Lions Zion guys out here watching. So
shouts to Lions Zions.
So if you see me really close with LOZ, it's because I started off with learning from like scrambles and Ghost and Noob and Sibat and stuff like that. Just general knowledge stuff, about the scene. So, and from there, just lots of traveling. I've been around the world, lived in Korea, lived in Alaska, lived in Africa, and here I am in LA.
Yeah, that's great. So you have a lot of travel experience and life experience, right? Because you're able to
it is
reach different culture and different people. Yeah. Just
for
it's
people
great.
that don't know, I was in the Peace Corps and I studied international relations in college. So if you see like Stance is trying to be global, is because what I like to do is show cultures. I like to show different kinds of cultures. I like to show Asian culture, African culture, things like that. And that's just from my personal interest.
Right.
So
that's great, bro.
Yeah.
And with that, like that's great experience that you have, right? Because being behind the camera, you would know what to capture.
I've always had this curiosity about people that I don't know or what I have never experienced. And so that's what I look for in the camera.
Okay.
Like if I find this interesting, then other people must find this interesting as well. Nice. And that's just how my gut instinct has been with filming ever since, and it's worked so far. So
right. So I mean, was video production your first love? Like all this, did you go to school for that or?
No. Most of us at Stance, we never went to school for this.
Okay.
No, for me, I love traveling.
Mm-hmm.
But what's the easiest way to get people to see what you're enjoying is through the camera. So that I just learned, I think it's like dance, for like dance, you can go to school for dance or you can just trial and error and just keep learning on your own. And you learn from your mistakes, and film is the same way. If you looked at my early footage, man, those was so bad. You just improve. Yeah. You seek feedback from the audience.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah. So that's great. So you learn everything just from scratch.
We learn it all from scratch. Even you see nowadays, like we do live streams. Mm-hmm. We do live stream production, man. 2 years ago, we had no idea what live streams were. We looked up the instruction booklet manual and we figured this out. Our first live stream was there was still a picture from Freestyle Session. It was a camera on a tripod and it was taped together by tape.
Man, so that's incredible.
And now we're doing like bigger live stream productions. Like Silverback's coming up, you'll see like big cameras and crane like aerial footage and stuff like that. So it's just learning on your own, and like make sure we all enjoy the process of doing it, because sometimes we work till like 5 or 6 a.m. in the mornings.
Right, because that's something you love, right? And you're passionate.
We like it. We like it. We like the feedback from our audience. So
right. So that's a great message to the viewers out there, right? I mean, you gotta have passion and purpose on what you do. Is this something that you see you doing for the rest of your life, like video production?
You know what? Every year is getting better. I want to do video the rest of my life.
Of course. Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Whether it's breaking, whether it's something else, I like to do video the rest of my life. And
right.
None of us are full-time filming breaking. For people that know, we're not full-time filming dancers. I wish we could be full-time filming dancers, but money's not there. But we all have other jobs. Like for me, I film travel videos. I do commercials. I do TV commercials. Another person from Stance, he's a lighting technician. Anderson, he'll be on the Warner Brothers set doing light fixtures. And then after he clocks out at night, he'll go edit some breaking videos. We do this just because we like it. And, we have such a nice audience we had such a nice, grateful audience that like what we do, that we're like, man, we can't stop. It feels like the messages I've gotten for people, we're thankful for your footage. We're thankful for all the things you do, on a daily basis. And it makes you feel good.
Yeah, exactly. You basically inspiring people through your video production work, right? So
and it's fun. There's 7 of us at Stance. I wouldn't be doing this. There's 7.
Okay.
I wouldn't be doing this without them.
So how many are you guys in the US? And I know there's one in UK, right? Chaz.
There's 2 in the UK.
Okay,
we got Chaz and Doi.
Oh, okay. Okay.
Yeah, and there's 5 of us in the US. So
okay. Nice. So you guys mainly based out of California in US, or?
There's 3 of us in LA, so yeah.
Okay, then yeah.
There's 3 of us in LA. Then you got Mad Tech up in the Bay, and then you got Kian, out in New York.
Oh wow. Yeah, Kian. He's nice with the photos too.
He never went to school for photography either.
Wow. See? There it is.
But he's one of the better photographers nowadays. You see his pictures everywhere.
Yeah, I gotta get him on here as well, just to share his perspective. So one of these days, because I have a lot of people coming up, so I just want to do this maybe once or twice a week. But yeah. So take us into the process of at events, of video production. Like, okay. How many hours does it take? And take us through that whole process.
every event's different. So
okay.
So you got small events, you got big events. Small events are easy. You just show up. You're like, hey, when are the battles? What's going on? I'll find a place to film. Done. Big events. Let me give you an example. Silverback Open's coming up. That's a pretty big event.
Yeah.
Our pre-production, our responsibilities for big events is we do your live stream. Mm-hmm. So right now, what we're doing, so Silverback opens at the end of the month. And because live stream equipment, if anyone has seen a live stream, there's such a big, like, equipment's bigger than your table. You have like control decks and monitors and things like that. We have to rent out well in advance. And these are about $1,000 to $2,000, $3,000.
What? Wow.
Yeah. So we rent out control decks. We have to get insurance for these control decks. We make camera rentals because it's too expensive for us to own. And plus, like, let's say you're transporting from Los Angeles to Philadelphia. It's not cost. So you rent it from the city that the live stream is from. So Philadelphia, you rent it from Philadelphia. Zurich, Switzerland, you rent it from Zurich, Switzerland.
Wow.
So there's a lot, right?
So that's a lot of work in itself, right? Just trying to find that, whatever.
Find the equipment.
Yeah,
So you find the equipment. Okay, first of all, you find the equipment of what kind of live stream. There's how many cameras you need. See who in the staff can actually do what. Are we doing commentators or not? Silverback Open, we have 4 commentators coming up. We have 2 B-girls and 2 B-boys. We need to write scripts for the commentators. For example, there are over 20 invited dancers to Silverback Open. So you have to be prepared. We are doing research on every single dancer along with the commentators. I'm like, what did this B-boy do? What did this B-boy win? What is this B-boy known for? Give me some, so that way during the event, the commentators have like facts and an appendix of knowing what goes on.
Right.
You don't want people to like just wing it. Like commentators just don't sit down and be like, hey, I'm just going to start talking. No, we have a plan. So, for example, tomorrow I have my commentators meeting, first of a couple, meeting up with Profo One, ARC, Floor Gangs.
Are these like phone conference meeting or?
Yeah, phone conference.
Okay.
So we work with commentators, and then now we're looking at internet connection. What is the internet connection at this event? Do we need to bring our own internet connection? If we do international live streams, how does internet work? Now we're looking at, scheduling. How early do we have to arrive? How many days do we have to arrive to set up all this gear?
So I got a question. So whoever booked you, they don't provide all that for you, or?
If Silverback books us or Red Bull books us, they provide a live stream budget.
Okay.
Of course, I'm not paying out this all my own money.
Okay.
However, then we provide, this is what we can do, and we have different tiers.
Okay. Right. That's good.
Yeah, but long story short, there's a good month and ahead of planning for live streams.
Wow.
For good live streams. Like, we don't just like put a cell phone and just hit. There's planning involved.
So what happened if there's like back-to-back events? So you have Silverback, and then we got Freestyle Session, right? Freestyle Session is about two weeks after. 2 weeks after, right? So, man,
we're already playing the Freestyle Session live stream already.
Oh, okay. Wow.
So luckily that's in LA, so it's a little bit easier for us.
All right, folks. So for the people out there, right? When you're complaining about live stream, just know that, people at Stance, are doing hard work, just trying to get the live stream up, right? So
we know all the concerns of people. We know, don't talk during the battles. We want to hear the music. start the live stream on time. I trying our best. So,
right. But you gotta appreciate. That's the thing. Like for me, I feel like the message for me, I feel like my message to all the viewers out there should be, hey, appreciate something, right? Because without people like Stance, what have you, we won't have these live streams and none of that. So yeah, sometimes there's hiccups, right? In every process, nothing is perfect.
But the thing with breaking is none of us truly know what we're doing. We just have a gut feeling about it that it's a good thing to do. Even with dancing, I feel like none of us truly know what we're doing. We just feel good. We have a good intention.
But that's hip hop, though. That's hip hop. If you really think about it, that's how hip hop. Everything just come out by accident, or like that's how a lot of b-boy moves come out. It's by not pre-planned. It's just by accident, right? So I mean that's great. I mean, at least you're planning, but along the way you learn something and you be like, oh wow, I didn't know I can do this too. Or
exactly.
Oh wait, let me step back and not do that process, right? And that's not just for filming. It's in life as well, right? You can have a goal, right? And then you work towards that goal, but that journey towards that goal, you might get, bumps here and there, and you have to move back, 2-step to move forward, right? So it's not like everything in life is not just a straight line, right? So that's the message for the people out there, and it comes with Stance, you guys. Actually, you guys, I love it whenever you guys go to live stream, So, wow. So that's just the pre-planning process.
So there's a lot of pre-planning process, yeah.
So renting, phone conference with your commentator, the scripts, renting the equipment at the city of the event, right? And how many days do you usually arrive to the city of the event, just to pre-plan that process?
So Silverback Open, for example, will come on a Saturday. Saturday, Sunday. We will arrive on Thursday.
Okay, nice.
Okay,
nice,
so it's not that bad.
Nice.
Cross was saying you could charge for live stream. Yeah. We learned from that. I believe there was Physics and Hong Ten. You guys tried charging $3 for the live stream and somehow didn't work.
You know what? The marketing of that wasn't on point. That's why. Like, I didn't even know about it, right? We just wait, there's a live stream battle? Like, what? I didn't think it was marketed right. Whoever, shouts to whoever it is trying to make it happen. But anyways, so you arrive maybe 2 days before, and then do you have meetings and stuff with your team, etc.?
We have meetings with the team. Depending on the client, they also want meetings with our team just so they get their correct message across, just to make sure, because they are the ones paying for things.
Right.
Like I said, smaller live streams is different. Massive Monkeys Day live stream, a little bit easier. But you're dealing with one camera, things like that. But we still arrive a day or two ahead of time just to check internet connection and rentals.
Right.
So
what at the event, right? Do you just carry a camera, or there's other stuff that you carry with you, besides just a camera?
For our team?
Yeah.
Computers?
Equipment wise, is this just camera or what?
No, it's computers. You got receivers, you got transmitters, you got to worry about audio.
Woo.
It's trial and error, I tell you. You tell me this 2-3 years ago, I would not know what I was talking about.
So basically, just you got to work out a little bit right before the gym. Let's stretch a little bit. Just carry all this equipment,
Holding a camera like this,
man, for all day. Man, I can imagine all day. Yeah, that's great. Do you
It's
have
a little rough.
like team members switch in and out? Like, okay, hey, my hand's getting tired. Can you take over?
Now we do. That's why it's good to work in teams.
And you have your team members in different position, right? To get different camera angles.
Yes. We usually crisscross. Some events are easier to film than others. Some events, freestyle session events are really crowded. Everyone's tight together. Silverback, Rebel BC ones are just wide open, so you get longer lenses. Every event's different. And then, like I said, we're still filming. We're doing live stream, we're filming for Instagram, we're filming for YouTube, we're filming for highlights. So the event finishes, man. I don't remember the last time I've been to an after party. Because the event finishes and we're up editing till 3, 4, 5 a.m. in the morning, because when people wake up, the first thing that people want to see are what?
Right.
With the best shit of the night, the best highlights, the best battles. So, but you know what? That's what makes our channel successful. We understand the needs of our audience, and and we enjoy. We have fun doing it too.
Yeah, of course. But there is hard work, right? While everybody partying, you guys in the hotel room just put in work. I remember when we were in Spain. I remember remember when we were in Spain that one time for that, you were just in the room, just, editing away, I remember that. I was like, dang, this guy just putting in work right now. Yeah, I remember that, man. You always have your computer around whenever, like, we be in a lobby, you have the computer, you be on it, just trying to edit every time. Like, man, and again, like, the whole point of this is for the viewers to know that there's a lot of hard work behind just, a 10-minute, reel, highlight.
It's not just us, too. It's every successful person in the scene, media person, they put some time, and we don't sleep at events. There's us. You got, at Rebel BC1 recently, us, Shao didn't sleep at all. Lamine did not sleep at all either. People from Pro Dance TV did not sleep at all. We understand what it takes. And there's a reason, why we get invited even more, because we put in the work.
Put in the work and professionalism, right? So, not, you guys show up on time, and so you know how that is, right? Most people, man, they have a hard time to show up on time, bro.
Showing up's the first step.
So I got a question though. During live stream, even though you have two different cameras, right? Like, are both cameras live at the same time?
No. Oh, yes, they're live at the same time, but we have person in the back room with a control deck that gets to switch from one side to the other.
Now, how does live works? Like Instagram, right? How do you do that live Instagram on your camera? I mean, is there a process to that, or?
You mean what we're doing now?
No. I mean, you don't use your phone, right? For live, you do?
For live stream Instagram, we use our phone.
Oh, okay. I thought there was like a special.
No,
camera.
not but for YouTube and Facebook, we do cameras.
I see. So Facebook, okay.
Actually, for people that were watching the Red Bull BC1 Instagram live streams, it's done on this camera right here.
Oh, wow.
It's my camera, so my phone.
Wow. Yeah, I thought it was just a camera itself, right? Not a cell phone camera.
Nah.
That's dope, bro. Okay, so Facebook, how do you get a regular camera and go live on that on Facebook?
So you have your camera in the front, filming the battles, 1 or 2. Then you have a long cord that goes to the back, that goes to a controller. That controller tells you, I want to watch this angle, I want to watch that angle. Maybe I want to see the commentators. And then that goes to a computer, and then the computer goes online and feeds into Facebook or YouTube or anywhere you go.
Wow.
It's
that's so you learned that process as well, right?
we learned that on our own. You know, it's we learned that within the last 2 years.
Trial and error.
trial and error. Like I said, our first, you know, and we have our own. Sometimes we bring our own Wi-Fi. Sometimes we purchase Wi-Fi.
Wow.
Hardline is a lot better than Wi-Fi. So,
excuse me. Say that again.
We use hardline, we use like Ethernet cords. Those are a lot better. But like I said, this whole live stream thing is such a new thing in our scene, but it's in demand. Everyone wants to see it. So, you know, for people that want to get into dance media or anything like that, you know, these are the things that, you know, you identify a need and you just do it. Right? And so, and that's how, you know, you create a successful channel and stuff like that. You say you identify a need and you just do it. You know, we're doing this live stream. We first do majority of our live streams are using our own money, our own equipment, and we enjoy that people like to watch us, watch what we do. But like, you gotta just keep it going. You know, every month, every other month.
Right. Now, have there ever been like a mishap during live before? Like a big issue with the live stream at a big event that you kind of like, oh my gosh, this is happening right now. You know, have you ever run into that issue?
Are you talking about dancer wise or with technology wise?
Just at an event, right? You're on live, right? Live stream, what have you? You recording it, and all of a sudden, things didn't go as planned.
You know what? It's a learning experience. 2 years ago, we did Silverback live stream. The live stream suddenly cut out, and we were like, "Why did it cut out?" And then Lean Rock was playing the Roots. He was playing the Roots, and we're like,
okay.
"Oh
Yeah,
man,
copyrighted.
music copyright." We didn't know about this, and so our live stream cut out. It ended because he played a popular band, and it sucked because a lot of us love the Roots. A lot of us love those popular music, but you can't do that unless you have permission, which is really hard if you get it from like Sony and stuff. They don't even respond back to you.
Right. And this is on Facebook, right?
This is on Facebook.
Right.
So, yeah, music copyright is a pain in the ass. So
Instagram, you can get away with certain things.
You can get away with Instagram. Most people don't even know what's going on in Instagram. But Facebook, YouTube, man, copyright is just, it's bad. So that's why you hear nowadays, you know, we're really fortunate for Flag, for Lean Rock, for Bless, all these people that produce their own music.
Right.
You know, it makes live stream a lot more bearable.
Yeah, I mean, Flag and Lean Rock, they killed it at today's Youth Olympics, you know, so they held it down. So with their production and with how they DJ each battle, is, you know, they just know how to bring it to the next level from the quarterfinal to the semi to the final, you know. So it's great with their experience and you know, producing different beats, etc. It's live. I heard some of the beats today. I'm like, whoa.
It's pretty good.
Yeah, it was really good. Did you get to watch it?
I watched a little bit, yeah.
The Youth Olympics, yeah, they held it down, you know. But so for stands, so after the event, usually when you have all these footage, where do you store it? I know you store it on your computer, or is there an external drive that you store all the film?
So you got hard drive 1.
Oh wow.
Hard drive 2. Hard drive 3. I can keep going.
What?
These are 4 terabytes each.
4 terabyte.
4 terabytes, and I go through these every other month. I buy a new one every other month.
Wow. So wait, you so every event you have a hard drive for each event. So basically, you have an archive, right?
I have an archive. It's a good archive. It's if you're talking about, you know, people have DVD collections. I have my hard drive collection since 2008. But,
yeah, just like if DJ, you know, they have their collection, you know, record collections. You have your hard drive collection, right? I'm like, okay, 2008, you know, IBE or what have you, right?
You never know when you might need it. I don't.
So you transfer from the camera to the hard drive, and usually, how long does that take? That process, right?
Transfer from the camera to the hard drive.
I mean, I don't know. Is that something that you guys do?
Yeah. Because we edit the night of, so we need to get all the angles onto one computer. Transfer, it'll take about an hour.
An hour?
Yeah.
Wow, you got some fast processor.
We have some fast computers. We can't stand, you know, slow computers. Funny story. So one of our biggest events I've ever filmed was Evolution 4. That was the one with Crumbs and Hong Ten.
Okay.
2010.
Okay.
We used mini DV tapes. I don't know if you remember these things, like called DV tapes. This is before SD cards. 1 hour of footage filming equals 1 hour of importing.
What?
Yeah. This is 2010 era. So if you film an entire event, which is like 2-3 days long, times that by 3 different camera angles, so you're easily looking at like 60 hours of just importing into your computer.
Bro, so wait. Let me ask you the next question. Do you guys like go through all those footage, like just to pick out, you know, the main highlights of the event? So you go through like 60 hours of footage. Man, that's crazy.
You see how I do, like, you know, I like to do top sets, right? Or best moments. Mm-hmm. It's because I'm like, look, I can't post all 60 up right now. Let me just show you what I think is the most exciting part of the day. Yeah, we try to filter it.
Yeah, just going through that and editing wise, I think that's the most painful process, right?
Editing.
Yeah.
Editing is hard. Editing is difficult. It's you know what's hard is consistent editing. You know, anyone can edit and film one event, but keep doing that month after month after month. You know, this is my 10th year of filming this stuff, and it's just, and still be able to keep up steam. You know, that's the hard part.
Man, that's just going through all those footage and try to edit. That's what I'm saying. I'm sitting back, right? Because look, I've been trying to, like, as you can see, like I've been taping these live stream and upload to YouTube, and you know, try to record these conversation upload. Bro, it's a pain in the ass. Just just for one session.
Tyquan. So, including my Strife days, I've been filming Strife and Stance. We've been together since 2008. So, can you keep doing this twice a week until 2028? Let's see you do that.
That's crazy. Cross, you funny, man. Cross like, yo, Tyquan's getting a headache just thinking about it, bro.
Yeah,
real.
You're like, can I keep doing these interviews until 2028 twice a week? Let's see.
I might just plan just to turn this stuff to a podcast, man. Just MP3, like forget the video. For real. It's a pain in the ass just record it, right? And then upload YouTube and then just edit certain things out from the beginning, just try to cut it. Just like Renegade, 3 hours. I'm like, bro. So I kind of like edited it to like an hour, like 40 something. but But you know, old men, they like to talk.
They do. We won't go 3 hours.
Oh man, but man, that's the most painful aspect I think is the editing. You know, you know what I love that you guys did with when you did with Ayumi when you follow her. You know, I feel like you guys need more of that. You know, I enjoy it.
That took a month of planning and 2 weeks of filming.
Wow.
And 1 week of editing. So it's time consuming. But I love it. Mm-hmm. I love the piece. I want to do more. And the hardest part is to find time in our schedule where we're not filming an event. I'm not busy with other stuff. So I can take time away to actually do something like this. Because there's so many cool stories that most people don't know.
Right.
You know, and we're not even talking about famous.
And you should recruit people, you know, to your team. build like a whole empire, right, of stands and just have different, you know, departments. Okay, you're the lifestyle department. You go film these crews, this B-boy and B, you know. Mm-hmm. Hey, think big, bro. You know, a big production company, bro. Hey, that's what you got to do, you know, globally, right?
Yeah, but no, I love that. I love the Yumi piece.
Yeah, man, that's something because it tells a story behind the B girl or a B boy, right? And the intricate storyline is where it will inspire, you know, somebody like me, man, who's been in the game, right?
There's so many good stories right now. Like, I want to film. I just need to get there. One of my favorites right now is for people that Portland. Portland, Oregon. We have a B-boy. His name is Hugh.
Okay.
He's from this crew called Moon Patrol, but he's opened up a dental clinic in the inner city in Portland right now. Bro. That's a cool story. I think that is incredible.
Bro. Yeah, bro. You got to do that stuff.
You know, I want to get there. You guys, you've been to Texas. There's a B-boy in Texas that's in the military, like freaking air flaring in his like big. I post the footage of him, Mandark. You know, doing stuff. He's like in Kuwait from Texas, like doing air flares in those army boots and just going back and forth between like Korea and Kuwait and Texas. It's so many things I want to film like that.
Yeah, those are the inspirational stories. I'm not gonna lie. When I saw that Yumi piece that you did, was that just you or is somebody with you?
That was with me and another stance person. Yeah.
Okay. Nice.
So we spent 2 weeks.
Japan.
We spent 2 weeks shadowing Ayumi. It's a good story.
Yeah, man. I loved it when you dropped it. So that's good stuff, bro. Yeah, we're gonna need more of that.
You know what? I'm always looking for stories. If people have suggestions, just mention it to me.
Right. Have you ever tried to do a storyline before a big event? Because you already have just like a small one, right? Just have your team follow like I don't know, like a big name crew.
You mean like MZK?
MZK or Massive Monkeys or Monster Energy, whoever it is, right?
Before an event starts? Never. We've always been busy doing our own thing, but it is something we can consider. I think it'll be kind of interesting.
Yeah, it'll be live. Like, if you follow us around, like MZK, you would see. I would like other people to see, you know, us besides the battlefield. It'll be a great piece because people really see the chemistry and how we build, and you know, because a lot of people see us as a bunch of warriors, right, on a battlefield, right, going raw. But
I saw that footage of you guys. I saw that footage of you guys at Freestyle Session before Freestyle Session last year. You guys were like getting your own haircuts outside and.
Yeah, man.
You know, this is before the event even started.
Yeah, bro. Like we rented a compound, right? And I wish we have, we look, we're not video producer, right? So we don't know nothing about the video. We just have somebody just, going around with the camera, but somebody like yourself would know what to shoot, right? So those are the experience that, we need a cameraman to look out for, right? But I think some of my crew member they start studying production as well, video production, like Yayo. I mean, he do a lot of video production in Australia right now for a lot of artists over there. So he's learning and he's gonna apply that skills into a crew, what have you. But at the time we didn't have nobody, and we just went on Instagram Live, right, and just show people the lifestyle that how we do it, right? It was kind of not like stance production wise, but hey, at least it's something.
Skills asked for the Yumi story. Are you able to get funding, or is this solely a passion project where everything's a Yumi was a passion project? That video was out of my own pocket. I wanted to do it for my own purpose. I've never done something like a compare and contrast of two different worlds. I thought it was kind of cool. And since forth, I have tried to propose that kind of style video to like Monster, to Red Bull. No one has said anything yet. It would be nice to do more because that way I can fly to these different places and not use my own money.
Get sponsorship.
Yeah, it would be nice to get get paid because, like I said, when I did Ayumi, I had to take time off of my regular work here in the LA to actually make something like this. So, but yeah, it most of the time it's a passion project. With hopefully it'll become something funded. I hope.
I think that would be a great idea for somebody like Silverback to,
I would think too.
Because if you think about a pro breaking tour is, all over the U.S. So, I mean, there has to have a storyline, right, to build up. To of somebody, just say somebody like Gravity or something, right, or I don't know who all the big heavy hitters, right? There's always a storyline behind all of us, right? And that'd be great to have somebody like Silverback who can sponsor you guys and to go to these people's cities and just film the the training process and stuff like that, right? Leading up to Silverback, that'd be great. That'd be a great film to see, right?
Leading to Silverback?
Yeah. I mean, Silverback happens every, October, right?
Yeah.
So, I mean, pick one or two person, and record them and see, their story, their journey,
Yeah, it all comes down to fun. It all comes down to funding most of the time, and time. So, obviously, right now I just got done with BC1, still editing BC1 coverage actually. So it's hard to find time within this busy part of the year. But we always try to squeeze in some kind of story whenever we can. We have a story coming up with Tawfiq.
Okay.
We're gonna, right before freestyle session, we're gonna bring Tawfiq to 10th Planet, which is where they do all the MMA fighting.
Oh wow!
And we're gonna do a cross story with Breakin and MMA and Freak Show.
Oh wow!
This 10th Planet is also where Joe Rogan trains, by the way.
Oh yeah.
So we have like a story like that coming up. We have I'm doing a contest with Freestyle Session, with Cross and Little Rock. We're bringing out someone, a fan who's never been to Freestyle Session before. And Little Rock's going to take him out and show him Los Angeles.
And then you're going to follow Little
we'll
Rock.
follow the fan. Yeah, we'll follow Little Rock and the fan, just showing them, hey, this is what the LA, West Coast breaking scene is like.
Right. And that's what I'm talking about. Those lifestyle type videos. Now that's dope, bro.
Yeah, we're doing those. So we're squeezing these kind of stories in, even if we're busy.
Any details on that? On how somebody can win, or should I just have Cross type something up right now?
The three of us, we're gonna choose a couple and then give them phone calls and see where they're at, if they're interested.
So how do people sign up?
We made posts on Stance Instagram, Stance Facebook, Freestyle Session Instagram, Freestyle Session Facebook, and just comment. Man, just comment and tell us why you want to come to Freestyle Session.
Nice. There you go, people. Go to Stan's Instagram, Facebook, Cross One's Facebook, trying to find his post about it.
Earn a free trip.
Like so many status, bro. Like you got
a free trip to LA.
What a trip. Lil Rock, Facebook, right? He's on Facebook.
Little Rock, yep.
You gotta find his name now. It's not Little Rock on Facebook, yeah. But so Cross One says it's been dope. Been some dope responses. So you guys gonna pick this like best 5 and then choose top 1, or?
I think Cross wants to fly out 2 or 3.
Oh wow, yo Cross, that's what's up, bro. Shouts to Cross, Freestyle Session, man. Always holding it down. Every year, man. Instagram's the easiest. Yeah, go to Stance and Freestyle Session Instagram, y'all, and yeah, reply with a comment on why you feel like that you deserve to be the one who get flown out for Freestyle Session.
You get to session with Little Rock in California. I think that's pretty cool.
Man, yeah, a lot of experiences, Man, so as far as post production, okay, you done with the editing, etc. Now you post, right, onto Facebook, Instagram. How do you? I know Instagram you only get a minute, right? And so, do you cut from the main video that you post on Facebook, or what?
It depends. Instagram's easy. Instagram right now, because it's a minute, we do, the best moments, usually the best sets, we always do those. But we always crop it and for square format. We don't do wide, we do square because it looks better, right? Because if you do wide, it looks so thin. So there's extra editing work. There's extra editing work to do square format. And then on Facebook, you do square format too. At least for me, because 85% of our audience watches it on their phones.
That's dope. Jessica got a good question. Daniel, can you talk a bit about your recent decision of adding Candy and Susie to the team and what motivated you?
So Silverback Open, we are having a 4-person live stream commentary team this year. We're having 2 B-boys and 2 B-girls. B-boys will be Profo and Ark from Floor Gangs, who we worked with before, and the B-girls will be Candy and Susie from Boston. And this decision was made like back in July, June. So it was not because of BC1 or anything like that. This is just something that we always wanted to do. I've always wanted to have like an even commentary where you can hear both the male side and the female side perspectives on, be our voice to the general public. And so with Candy and Susie, it works out great because, with Silverback's how long of an event? It's like you got at least 5 hours, 6 hours a day on the live stream. And so it's good to take turns. We're in rotations. You get to hear the female perspective of what they think. And so both sides will be doing both the B-girls and the B-boy battles.
Mm.
And it's going to be a little bit more community based for our style of live stream. I totally get a lot what Red Bull, or if you saw the Olympics today, the Youth Olympics commentary, it's very like the way they talk is to people that have never danced before, or maybe have seen this for the first time. Whereas we're going to flip it around for Silverback. We are going to, talk to breakers. We're going to talk to people who know at least a little bit about breaking. And so it's going to go a little bit more in depth, and just to make it feel like you're already there.
Nice.
And and my influence for commentary is I watch a lot of esports. I don't know if you guys have seen Twitch, but like Street Fighter has had a commentary for like the last 6 to 8 years that's really, really good. It makes you love to watch these video games. Other games like League of Legends, Fortnite, their commentary it feels very organic, and that's the same kind of feel that I want for our live streams.
Nice.
Yo, shout out to Frantic.
Shout out to Frantic. So we have 4 minutes left. Any trials and tribulation that ever since you got into the stands and that you encounter, and how you overcome it? Any?
What? 2 months ago, our Facebook page went down for copyright.
Yeah.
We had over 1 million followers, and the entire page just went gone because we had a series of fake copyright reports.
Wow.
It sucked. But you know what? Just because there's so many supporters of you guys and other people in stands, Cross and all these other people that are very supportive of what we do, we worked day by day to get this, resolved, and now we have our page back again. It's just,
How long did it take you guys to get the page back?
Over a month.
So every day, you got to put in work just trying to get this page back.
Every day we put in work, man. I'll tell you what, Tyquan. When we go to practice, if you go to practice, especially college practices, and there's that Asian kid in the back that doesn't like to practice but likes to talk about Hong Tin and physics all day, make sure you befriend that kid, because one day that kid might work at Facebook. and they might just help you out during your most important moment.
Yeah, man. That's what, for real. Hey, that's why I'm cool with everybody, man. I was that dude in high school that's just cool with everybody.
Exactly.
The rock stars, the nerds, But yeah, man. So there's like a minute left. Any final words for the people out there? Words of encouragement.
You know what? If the dance media scene is just so new, and like I said, we're always learning what we do. If anyone needs any help, or actually wants to get involved, just hit us up. We'll find ways of getting you involved, and maybe, just maybe you'll find a new career out of this. I was just talking with Manny from Soul Mavericks. He's a full, he's a part-time writer for Red Bull. Red Bull pays him to write articles as a journalist, and he created it himself. The same way we create our filming, our media page. Something we like, and you just consistently do it every day. So definitely the dance media scene is still very young. Anyone can do it. Just put in consistent work. Okay. And hit me up.
Hey, there it is, y'all. Dan, Stan Elements. Shouts to everybody for joining live, and we're going to repost this. All right?
All right.
Thank you again, Dan.
Have a good night.